Hello Internet, I'm Hazel, and this is a closer look at the barbershop customization options for the new male dwarf model in the Warlords of Draenor beta. Alright, so we're going to get started by taking a look at the hairstyles. I would clear his mustache and beard out of the way so you can see what started where, but unfortunately he's a dwarf, and you can't have a dwarf without a beard. That would just be tragic. So, this is the tail look. Makes him a little bit of a balder on the front, gives him a nice long ponytail. Elven ladies would be jealous. With a bit of an iron ring there to hold everything in place. This is the short look. Goes right to the back of his neck. Nice and simple. Out of the way. He's got little tiny tufties right on the top of his head there. This is the top knot. So, just a little bit below neck length. Nice little fluffy knot at the back there. This is the short tail. Very similar to the top knot, except he has full hair on his head, goes a little bit farther down his back, and I believe the ponytail is a little bit longer as well. Looks pretty good. This is the swept look. So, middling hairline. Goes a good way down past his shoulders. Bit of a layered hair in the back. This is the receding look. It is what it says. He has a receding hairline, and his hair goes right down to the back of his neck. Sits right about his shoulders. This is the Conmage? Chonmage? Chonmage. Somebody told me how to pronounce this after the orc video, and I have already forgotten. Basically, nice little Asian-inspired ponytail there. And all of his hair is gathered into that ponytail, nothing going down the back of his neck. This is the braid look. Bald on the top. Solid length braid floating around in the back. This is the short braid. Same idea, a bit of a shorter braid, and this time not all of his hair is gathered up into it. It's kind of like a half ponytail, but with a braid sticking out. This is the barbarian look. So I believe that actually gave him some extra braids in his facial hair. So he has braids on either side that will kind of blend into your beard a little bit. Some longer tufts on the top of his head. There we are. And his hair kind of flows over his shoulders into those two braids. You'll probably be able to see that one a little better with a less obtrusive facial hair. But, of course, dwarves cannot be facial hair free, so you're just gonna have to imagine. Alright, this is the soldier look. Also known as Lieutenant Sarge. Spiky, flat on top. This is the scholar look. One shared with the male undead. Receding hairline. Nice and simple. This is the laurel wreath. Again with a receding hairline, nice and short. Much shorter than the short hairstyle, oddly enough. This is fabulous. Big tuft of hair over his right eye. And nice smooth hair down his back. Not very far down his back, so it's right about shoulder length. And we have triple knots. Oh, that's fantastic. There, he has 3 doorknob-shaped tufts right along the top of a mohawk-style shaved strip on the top of his head. And that goes right into the hair on his back. If every dwarf in Draenor is not rocking this, I will be so disappointed. Oh, that's wonderful. This is the tousled look. Bit of a messy hair day for him. Goes down his forehead. Little bit bizarre. This is the comb over. And what a comb over it is. Fantastic. This is the bald look. Explains itself fairly clearly. His head appears to be a bit of an odd shape when you see it bald like that, but I think it's just in proportion to how massively ripped his shoulders are. And this is the long look. Nice simple hair, farther down his back than most. And that blends into the beard options quite nicely. So we'll take a look at the hair colors available. We've got a light brown, dark brown, black, blonde-ish, gray, darker gray, black, and we're back to red. Nice and simple. Nice, easy choices. And now what we've all been waiting for, we're going to take a look at the facial hair options. This is the humbug. And actually, let's get his hair up into a nice ponytail so that we can see this very clearly. That's the humbug, which is, oddly enough, a little bit of a shorter Santa beard. This is the grim beard. Very long. Long chops and a bit of a ponytail on top. I don't know if it's still a ponytail if it's part of a beard. There may be a different word for that. This is the full beard. Big beefy mustache. Little ties on either side and a lovely full beard. This is the double braided look. Spectacular mustache. Smaller little goatee type braid, and then his lower beard goes into two big long braids. They do not go halvesies on dwarf beards. This is the groomed look. Some nice shape to that mustache. Big iron clasp at the bottom of his beard. Keep it all together, and that is clipping through his chest quite terribly. It may be better when you're walking around in the real world, but it may just be when he's sitting, but that looks like it needs to be touched up a bit. This is the short beard. His beard is short, his mustache is not. He has 2 iron rings on each tuft of his mustache just to keep that in check, and each one is braided a little bit. I love the detail that's gone into these. This is the Grand Moustache. And a Grand Moustache that is. Wow. That's impressive. Good for you. And this is the braided mustache look. You get basically a bell at the bottom of your beard. Looks kind of bell-sized. Big, thick braid, and then double braids on either side. That is magnificent. This is the styled look. Gnomish sort of beard. Very floofy mustache, and then just a big, thick beard. And pointed. Again, with the gigantic mustache. And we are back to braided. This actually gives you a dwarven face charm to clip onto your beard there. To go on the end of the big long braid, and of course the spectacular mustache. So that's it. Those are the barbershop options, including some magnificent beards, for the new male dwarf model in the Warlords of Draenor Beta. I hope you liked it. Let me know what you think. Stay tuned and check out the channel for other content from the Warlords of Draenor Beta and just general WoW and game guides. And have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye!